Hello everyone, welcome back to Ligo! Last time we did most of the puzzles in this world, and before I started playing today, I came back here because I was like, I'll just bang my head against this until I figured it out. I figured it out in like 5 minutes. It was the literal first thing I tried. So first things first, we want to get the third block back. Now the third block is up there, which means we need at least one upside down block to... No, we need 2 upside down blocks to get down there and then go around. So let's bring both of them. Leave that around somewhere. Fine. Actually, we could even just... yeah, we can't just push these. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, there we go. Easier than I thought. Okay, now with this... So I was thinking maybe I could do something with the 2 blocks that are one down, one up, and they're on top of each other, so they'll like float in midair. And as I fiddled with it, I realized we can just like leave a block here, and then I'll show you what happened. So we need to separate this, put one of them here. So we got to make our box thing. Oops, don't want to go over here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. We land on top of it. Now it's up here. However, we've got 3 in a row. So if we do this, pull this out, put it back. Actually, I don't even know if we had to do that up top. So now here we are. We've got this stack of 3. We drop it down. And now we pull it. No, okay, we have to separate it first. There we go. And we can push this down with our weight. Knock that one off, and now we have an upside down block. And they didn't join together because they're opposite directions. And that puts us here. Cool. And this is for getting back. Reverse drop. Are we about to beat the last of the gravity misery puzzles? Okay, it looks like I want to carry a block with me up. Is that a thing we could imagine doing? I don't know if we want to join this. I am playing around right now. I'm not sure entirely what I want to do. I'm pretty sure I need to bring a block with me. We can't separate ourselves. So I need an upward facing block that goes up top with me. So maybe I need to have an upward facing block underneath 2 other blocks. Nope. So I wonder how I could even do this. Oh, I can have the 2 blocks being horizontal. There's that. What? This way. Grab. Okay. Oh, but that separates them. Makes sense. So with two of them side by side like that, I could fall. But bring another block with me? I don't want them vertical. Okay, how can I get a block if I'm too tall? They're too tall and I'm too tall and I drop the one block there. I could probably do that. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. That would require... What I'm thinking of would require 2 blocks to be tall like this. Nope. If I can figure out how to do that. I don't know, maybe I can't. Maybe I can't get it. No, I have gotten them too tall before, haven't I? Somehow. There we go. No, 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 that's bad. Not like that. Eh. Did I get it? There, I got it. Not quite. I put something down here. Like there. And then what? This. There we go. That's too tall. Alright. I do not want 3 tall. I want it to be there. And then I'm trying to... Yeah. There, that's what I'm trying to do. Like this, and then I can... put this here. Pull this. I would need to be standing on top of those 2 blocks and then move forward. I don't think that's possible. Yeah. No, I guess that's not what you gotta do. I'm not seeing it. I am struggling. Man, usually in these worlds in this game, there's a really tough world puzzle, and then the actual puzzle's not that bad. But this one, I am struggling. I am not seeing it. So we need the block. Yeah, I assume we need the block to be facing upward. Unless there's somehow a way to carry it while it's facing downward while we go up. I'm also thinking, is there a way to get blocks on top of each other differently? I mean, I can get myself up here, but that's not good enough. I need a block too. So, I'd like to have 2 wide and then 1 underneath that's the other way. There's a 2 wide. And then like have them come up, but like, Oh, there we go. Nope, never mind. Like, can I somehow push these all into the gravity at the same time, having me facing opposite directions? This one switches place like that. Now, well, that just joins them together. So now they're opposite. If I could move them both at once. So, using the same technique as when we got here to have one facing down and one beneath it facing up. And then just have that kind of like going sideways. And then, well then what would we do? How would we separate them? Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know what the final state is, what we're trying to build, what we're trying to do. There's not much we can do. We can make some L's. I don't seem to be able to not join these. And make 3. Yay! I think making 3 like that is bad. Well, we've got these two connected and they're stuck. Well, what if I can get an L shape? I mean, getting up here is easy. Well, not like that. There's 3 in a row. Yay. Yay. Huh. Man, quick solve before starting the play session. The episode. Struggling afterward. So I need to get a block up with me somehow. That's the thing. So what are some weight distributions we could do that with? We could have 2 blocks. So we need at least 1 block and ourself facing the opposite way. That means we either need a block on top of us or a block on top of the other block. Which seems pretty tough. I'm not sure how we would do that. But we're given 3 blocks. So another way is to have 2 blocks on top of the 3rd block, the 2 facing down and the 3rd facing up. And then we'd have to separate them somehow. Again, I don't know how we would do that. We could also... I'm trying to think, could we... If we were to... Oh, well... I was like, if we could get all 3 in a row... and have them... we could get... If we could get all 3 in a row up there, then we could drag it to the right. Oh no, then it would get stuck in an irretrievable place. Never mind. So one last possibility is, what if it's a T, or not a T, a bend that's down middle right, and somehow we get it up there and then we push it in. The problem. Okay, let's think about this. So if we land on top of a block, or a second block, and we're holding a third block, we can't just put it up here. That's not gonna work. If we could, then the answer would be easy. The puzzle would be easy. The best I can see is this. Well, I don't really want to do that, but I can pull it back. Alright, I can do this, and I can stand here. I can go to the other side. And that's worthless, because then it combines. Yeah, the best I can do is to get up here like this. Well, can we do something vaguely similar like this? Oh, is this gonna, like, what if it's, so the block is facing up. Is there a way we could do this facing the other way? Probably not. Well, yes. Yes, there is. If the whole thing is, if all the blocks and us are reversed, left or right, then we could be facing the other way, but we couldn't put this block up there. So the significant thing here is that we are holding it, it's facing up, but we're away from the ceiling. Man, I was like, oh yeah, we did so many misery levels last time. I just log on and finish all the misery levels today. No. No, that's not happening. Is there any way to... That gets us into a fail state. So, if we had another block that was up underneath this one, I don't know how we would do that. Then it would be bad because we would be holding one and not the other. I'm really trying to think, what can we do? I'm racking my mind to think if there's a way that we can get two of the blocks to be on top of each other, but feet to feet. Can we put one up in this top right corner? Like, can we get its feet to be down while we're up here? No, we would need to be attached to another one already. Obviously, we could put this here if it's attached to a second one. Like that. But is that going to help us? I mean, the feet are facing upward. We want the feet to be downward. Now we have this, for what it's worth. And it's worth nothing. Well, we haven't tried making teas. Let's try making teas. There's a tea. Wait, that's exactly where we just were. Okay. So how do I want this? Like this, that's right. That's what I wanted. Okay, this is not going to help though, because of that. Well, maybe. No, because of that. Okay, what if we go the other way then? I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the 2 up and then put the 1. I did it backwards. Like this, okay. Like that. And then, for some reason, I thought, why don't I do this? Great, perfect. Alright, now I'm here. And if I had another block in my hands, I could place it up there, but we don't have that many blocks. So that is impossible. Another thought I have is, what if we're like writing a combined shape and we're moving all the blocks and then we move them all into the gravity and that breaks the shape and then something good happens. Although the gravity is too far from the vines and stuff for that to matter here. Then getting one of the blocks to be like underneath the others is not really happening. Again, if all we had to do is get up here, it would be easy, but it seems very much like we need to get another block with us. A feet up block up here with us. Yeah, with regards to how long this episode is going, I have actually been thinking of... I think I just came up with this idea yesterday. What if I split my channel into 2 or 3? And I started all the games on the main channel and played the big and popular games there all the way through. And then I would have a second channel for finishing puzzle playthroughs, and a third channel for finishing less popular non-puzzle games. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just playing around with the moves and hoping something happens. Or you can get all three. All three is no good. I can't climb with them or anything. I hope you guys can't hear the smoke alarm that is outside my apartment. They've all been losing their batteries lately. Yeah, so the idea behind these channels would be that this channel, or it might actually not be, I might actually be playing this on my puzzle channel. The main channel would get all the algorithm benefits, and then for those few people who want to watch the full playthroughs of games like this, you could go to the puzzle game channel and finish up the series. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how any of this is going to be helpful. I can't get anything on my head. I can't get anything, you know, like I can't get anything upside down. Like, oh, what if I do that? Maybe I could get something on my head. Never mind. If I drop that. Yeah, something's on my head now. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, did I want something stashed in that corner up there? Yeah. I've got a block on my head. This has got to help me do something. Wait, what happened? Why did it move? Why isn't it sticking with me? Why is it falling off? That doesn't make any sense. What's going on? I don't understand the mechanic. I have a block on my head. I want to get it on my head the other way. So I just gotta do this the other way. Like that. Not quite. What happened? It looks weird. Okay, now I can pull this. Okay, will it fall off my head again? No, now it's not. There it did. Why did that happen? Somebody explain why that happened. This feels like a weird edge case. Right, so if I'm not grabbing, then it stays on my head, but if I am grabbing, then it just falls down? This puzzle doesn't seem fair. This puzzle seems like you need a weird mechanical edge case to solve it. Unless I did it wrong. Yay! 30 minutes for one, but we cleared what is most certainly the hardest level of misery. We did it, guys. Misery Winter. Misery Sea. Alright, we've cleared 3 miseries apparently. I thought we'd only cleared 2. We might actually mop this up today. Depends on how long I feel like staying up past my bedtime. My bedtime is in over an hour, so... Wait, what is this called? Twisted Trail. Alright, so can we just... pull it up with us? This might actually be easy. No. Do we have to be tall? Does that help? Ah! Awesome. That was fun. I gotta remember, every misery level is designed such that it could be your first misery, and so they all have easy puzzles at the beginning. Plate in motion. Does that mean it's a Rube Goldberg machine? See, what can we do? We have to chop ourselves. Let's just go up here and see why we can't just win. Okay. So... Alright. Can we bring something over there? Can we push the squid? If we push it... Well, let's try... Look again. If we push it left, then we can just get back out. Assuming we have a bridge or something. And speaking of assuming we have a bridge, I'm gonna make one. Heh. Now we can keep our guys. Just chop them one at a time. Maybe we want to be wide. If we're wide. Push you. There's that one. Now we gotta push him again. So let's have the bridge be there. Now we push the bridge. No. Pull the bridge. There we go. Now we can be super wide. And go up and what? I don't know. Lose a piece of ourselves. That doesn't work. Can we bring the blocks over now and somehow lift this beast? Wait, I don't think that would crush the squid, would it? Go up. Wait, can no longer reach anything there. What if it's facing this way? Now I'm fat. I drop one at a time. And now I'm tall and I have to lose my guys. Okay, that's probably not it. I think I'm guessing there probably is something to making the bridge like this to start out with to collect our guys. What if we want to be facing the other way? Is it right? That feels so good. Feels like it makes sense. So now let's get long, and now we can bring this while long. You're long. Well, we can't lift the blocks. We took too many blocks. Can we do this with your blocks? Like, can we do it with 2 instead of 3? Yeah, I think so. Maybe? Nope. Maybe. Oh yeah, we can just put them on top of each other. No problem with that. Alright. Now we're gonna try the thing. We're together. Wait, can we put them on top of each other? Did I do this wrong? It might be fine. Oh, I can't hold this anymore. I can't go up anymore. So maybe it has to be an L. Or maybe I have to somehow... yeah, what if I do this? No, I can't do it like that. What if I do it like this, and then I can't push it that way. I'm like, what if I get this into a T, an L shape with a left middle down, and then I grab it as tall, and I lift up? No. Huh, that's not gonna work. If I could be here, I could grab it as wide, and then I go over here, and then I lift up. Or like here, and I grab it as wide, push it once, and then lift up to win. That's my goal. Not sure why we need all these guys. We don't seem to be able to easily break these 3 blocks if we join all 3 together. Let's try my original idea with this and push. No, I want 2 first. Then push. Oh, I might not be able to push if I do 2 first. Yeah. Okay, push once, I guess. Well, I could put it on the... No, I can't put it on the other side. What happens if I go down now? Out tall. So I want this, but I don't want the 3rd guy on my back. Why? I don't know. So now I want to take this and drop it there. No. I'll leave that. I want to move this here. Take this and drop it. Over here, I guess. Because I want to make a T. You know what? Let's make the T to start out with. We want to start like this. There we go. And then we should still be able to remove ourselves, and then also retrieve the thing. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. New plan. I want it to be this shape. I want it to be over there to the right. I can do this, but I can't change my own shape. But also I want to be holding it on the other side. There. Okay, so maybe we don't build that shape first. Maybe we can split the shape and build it again later. Or maybe, oh, we can do 2. Yeah. We can bring 2 over to the right and then bring the last one. Okay. Don't know if this is how you're supposed to do this, but I'm getting the inspire. Right. Oh, that's fine. This is fine. I'm getting the inspire, and so I'm going to go. This should be fine. I don't know if I can have that on there. It's fine. Leave you there. Pull. Now lift. There we go. Perfect. Go here and lift. Oh. Dang it. There. Now we go. Confounded static friend. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to get through here. Which should be easy, just get 3 blocks. No gravity shenanigans in this world. Looks like we get either 4 blocks? No, we get a guy. We get a static in this one, probably. And I can't wait to see what happens when we beat all the misery worlds. The Squeeze, a very good Celeste Strawberry Jam level. In beginner lobby too, so accessible to everybody. Okay, so we have 2 blocks and a static. We can get through here and climb up, but we can only do that as ourselves. As anybody else who tries to go through there will be stuck. Unless we push our static friend in there and then we somehow get up over around here. Which I don't think is possible. It might be possible if we can, yeah, if we get 1 block on there and then pull the second block up with it, and then we can walk across as a bridge. But then we couldn't get blocks across with us. We would be tall on the right without a block. Yeah, awesome. So, maybe we want to get a block over first by going over top, and then get ourselves over there. Well, if we're wide, then we can get up here. But we can't go across unless there's another block here. We could put another block there. We don't want this one on our back. Now if we had another block, we could go up. How would we get another block? I don't know. Down here, I guess. Seems like it'd be rather tough. Yeah, this was my other idea. That just drops that. Shove you through. Now it could be tall over there. I don't know what being tall over there, what good it would do. It would allow us to, if we had a block over there on that side, then being tall would allow us to grab the block here, then go up and squish. Yeah, since these 2 blocks are now too tall, I don't think we can do anything with that. I don't think we want them to join like that. I'm tall. They're wide. I'm not sure there's that much to do here, so we should just probably play around until we figure something out. We put one here, and then can we put the other one over it? No, because unless we can get it, get ourselves to be the other way around. Which maybe we can. Like this. Okay. So put this here. Nope. There. Now we can get across. But then we'd push it that way. Uh-oh. So what if we can get our static friend here? No, then if we come across, we'll just join to him. And if we try to carry a block across, it'll get stuck right here, and it won't be able to work. So I want to put place the blocks right here. I had a weird idea. What if I do this? Is that gonna do anything? I don't think so. Yeah. No. Maybe that'll do something. That joins. Pull this back, we can drop it there or drop ourselves here, that's all. And we can't get back down here, we can only get back up here. And that seems to do nothing. So... what if we try something similar? Push this here, but then... can we get the guy to go through? We can. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite easy to get the guy to go through. We just will not like that. Not like that. Okay. Okay. Awkward. I didn't really want these together, but maybe we can do something with that. Does that help at all? I don't think so. Now this is just bad. What else can we do? We join together. We grab it without joining? Why would we want that? I'm pretty sure we don't want these to be tall like this. We could do this. Doubt that'll help. Go up there and then can go over here. Could join together. Could switch directions. Could grab this from this side. And do nothing with it. This is up here, then I push you down. Then I can grab this and make it tall. I don't think I want to. Put you in there. Yes, the problem is... oh. I can get over here, but I can't do anything with it. If I do this, then that separates those. We haven't tried being long in a while. We drop it and it drops into that spot, which is bad. We drop here, we can't get it around. So it just attaches. And it drops into that spot, which is bad. Or we go over here, but then we can't drop anything. And even if we could, it would be in the wrong spot. So I'd really want to get a block onto this platform right here, because then it would be easy. To do that, we'd have to bring it over top of something up here, and then a drop. But it can't be over top of another block, because then it would attach to the block. It can't be over top of a dark guy, because then we would attach to the dark guy. Okay, maybe this puzzle might be the hardest. This world might be the hardest one, because we got to attach and sever from dark guys as well as blocks. Yeah, I may do another full misery episode after this. These puzzles are getting tough. I guess it depends on how long it is. What can we do? This is no different from... Well, this time we're light. So we can go over here. But now we have nothing new. Yeah, the difficulty is we have nothing to stand on to get over here. And then to splice ourselves. To drop a block over there, we'd have to be facing right. I'm trying to think. Is there a way that we could like get over it? Like bend it body? No, that's not what I was trying to say. Do this and then like pull. But then that's no good. Pull now. That's still no good. Unless we do that, but then that's no good. I just realized when we can't do anything, the graphics kind of got a slice there, a vertical line. I have had trouble with my words for several days. So what can go here? It can be a block or a dark guy. So then, could we go across it with a block holding it to the right? I don't think so. What if we were higher up? I don't think we can get higher up. What if there's a dark guy and then we're holding 2 blocks and we go over top? Well, the number of blocks we're holding doesn't matter. Oh. I'm not sure. Yeah, we can't move the block at all to the other side of us while we're here. If it were on our front side, we could just go up and squish. It's not though. Alright, we are stuck. Officially. We are now unofficially stuck. We are now stuck. Officially. So, we can't get higher than this. Our grab spot. Our grabbing side cannot get higher than this. Pretty sure. Unless we could be tall and then sever, but we can't sever while tall. What am I not seeing? Joins it, that drops into that bad spot. But even if there was another guy, like our dark side down there. Oh. We go here, we drop the dark side. And even if we could now, we might still be able to. Even if we do this. Well, for one, we can't get over there anymore because we can't go down here and we can't go up. But for two, even if we could get over there, there's nothing we could do. What if we drop a box first and then the dark guy? Then we couldn't get over there. Ugh. We get our 2 boxes over here. Just the 2 boxes, that's all. But they'd have to be on here. So... Oh, no. Did I see it? Did I see it? Do I see something? We have to be like this, and then we go here, and then that, and then that, and then... and then we are the wrong way around because I need to be light to get in there. I see it, guys. I see it. I see it. Okay. We have to place one first. Yes. All right. That's the next puzzle solved. And I am too tired to play anymore tonight. If this is the end of an episode, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye! If this is not the end of an episode, I will see you right now. Hi! Alright, I am back. It is a new day. I think I will keep this as one episode. So I thought a little bit more about my idea of splitting my channel in two, and I don't really think I want to do it. Obviously, I have to think more about it. You know, I've only thought about it for 3 days, but this morning I went and looked at my old videos at their view counts, and like most of my videos from year 1 have over 100 views by now, and I was just kind of shocked. I mean, it's not really surprising because like old series, old videos, old playthroughs, you know, they accumulate over time. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't have to worry about games not doing well on the first day, because like I was kind of alarmed by Claire Obscure's episode 2 getting 11 views in the first days. I was like, oh my god, I thought this was going to be a popular series. What's going on? Well, I mean, you just gotta wait, right? Keep the series going, go through the full playthrough, and then the views will go up. Because like other series that I thought were kind of failures, like E-Locker and Tears of the Kingdom, and what's the other one I was thinking of? Sea of Stars. At the time, I was like, oh, these series aren't very popular. I just got to get through them to get to the next game. Now I look back and they got plenty of views. So maybe the same thing will happen to this game. Maybe not. There are some games that still have like 10 views per video. Not surprised. I play some niche and unpopular games. That's totally fine for me. But yeah, so that suggests to me that perhaps one channel is fine and I can continue on what I'm doing. You know, maybe combine the less popular games into longer videos to get them over with faster. And then there's also the matter of like, my videos are over an hour now, so if you're like, oh, I want to watch that playthrough, and then you start with episode 1 and you watch 20 minutes of it, then episode 2 comes out and you're like, oh cool, I'll watch more of episode 1. You watch 20 more minutes, then episode 3 comes out, you're like, all right, I'll watch those later. And I know that because I do that when I watch other people. All right, enough jabbering. Let's get into a puzzle. Tactical breakdown. That's not very tactical, is it? We could start like this and break that into 2 guys. What do we want to do? Somehow we want to collect that box. If we're tall, then we can walk over there and collect it. If we're tall on the other side, we do this. Oh, can't get over there. Okay, I got an idea. There's that. Now we push you over there. Oh, this was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Okay. Now I think we have to grab it in the middle. That we can... Wait. Now I'm confused. Maybe now... Okay, here we go. We gotta break down all three of our guys. We have to hold this with a 2 long, a 2 wide, and then we have to be on top of the remaining guy. Okay, how can I do this? Okay, that was easy. Not really. Bring this closer. Okay, now I need to separate 1 and put the 1 all the way to the end, which should be easy. Actually, here we go. Put you there. Now we climb up, go over here, and drop. Haha. Oh, hey, look, a static, which we may need to grab before we do another puzzle. Oh, this I think is the first puzzle we've been able to access from 2 directions in one of these games. We could have come from over here. Okay, we also have boxes. Cool. So with 2 boxes, 1 static friend, that there's still at least 1 more element, because we can't fill up those background blocks. By the way, if you can't tell, I am playing this in the morning right after I became caffeinated. So, well, maybe that's not a good place to leave that. No, it's fine. We may have to bring these one at a time. Here. Gotcha. So now we have to get over there somehow. Maybe we want to be tall? Like if I go over here, and then there's a block, I can step left, and if I'm tall, I can go up. Let's try that. It's taking a little doing. There we go. Oh. We need the blocks on the other side now. Well, if we have only 1, it should be fine. There we go. Now we can get around. Here we are. That's why that platform's there. Oh. Wait. I didn't think this through. Maybe we do need to. Okay, I just had an idea. Oh. How can I do this? Because if we're holding from below, then we can just, like if we're holding here, then we can get through here. There. Maybe that will be better. I can't remember how to get it. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Now I'll grab here. There we are. Puzzle accomplished. Sealed shut. Okay, looks like we might want to lift this guy up. And I get a couple of them up in there, perhaps. Not really that much we can do. Okay. There's two up there. Maybe we... I mean... Yeah, we have to put at least one up there. Maybe two? Oh, yeah, now we can push you off. Trying to think, what even can we do? And move this over here. So far, this level has been the do the one thing you can do until now. How about we not push that far? Push right there? Oh. And we'd have to push all the way. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, here we go. Let me go over top. Yay. Huh. Very much a do the one thing you can do puzzle. How many puzzles do I have left? 2? We do need to select another guy somehow. Have to get down there. It looks like we can get there through here somehow. But I think we might need a third block. No, we can do that with 2 blocks. We put the dark guy down where the blocks are at the bottom. Then we climb down with the 2 blocks ourselves to the left. Oh, maybe that won't work. No, we put 1 there, then we climb down. Yeah, I see how to do it. So we need to split everything. Oh, let's split dark guy over the other side. There we are. Now you're facing that way. We can push you this way. Split the blocks. That one goes there. That phrase, that sentence, that one goes there, reminded me of when I read tons of old Star Wars books. And one of the things the old Star Wars authors would do is they would just take memorable lines from the movies and just have the characters say them again. Like, in Empire Strikes Back, there's a time when I think it's Chewbacca is fixing the Millennium Falcon, and Han goes, "No! This one goes there, that one goes there!" And then one of these authors had him say the exact same line in the book. This one goes there, that one goes there. It's like repeating a meme. It's like, what? Why? That doesn't make the book better. Also, the prequels did that as well. You know, what's some examples? I think there's one with C-3PO repeats a line. You know, occasionally characters would repeat the memey memorable lines. That was one thing. So I grew up with the Star Wars prequels and I loved them and my friends loved them. But that was one thing I never liked, was repeating the same lines Like, well, it doesn't fit in this context. You're just repeating it because it's a meme. Alright, what do we have to do? We have to switch this around. The whole thing. If we're facing the other way, we got 2 blocks next to us, then a 2 guy, and a 1 on top. Yeah, then we just walk left. We wouldn't need this one on top. Just leave that behind as we can. No, we need this to... Don't tell me I'm done already. I'm done already. Wait, but now what? Oh, hey, look! The last block. We can solve the world. No, maybe we should solve the world last. Alright, so... yeah, this will be fine. Put this somewhere where we can get it easily. We have to separate ourselves now. I don't know if I want to separate up here. Is there anywhere we can easily retrieve it, separate it? Yeah, I think we have to get through here. So yeah, if we're wide and we've got blocks here, we can just go through there. Like 1, 2... even with 2 blocks, we can just go through there. So we have to figure out how to get our 2 blocks back. Well, we don't want to do that. Here? No. We can bring a block up here and then separate like... I don't want to risk losing things. Alright, there we go. We can easily separate this way if we have to. Collect. There we go. Gotcha! And I knew it had to be recoverable from here because that's how you get down there in the first place. Okay. Now let's separate all these. Well, oops. Push you in place, I suppose. Right there. Alright, you in play. Now we want to separate ourselves. There we are. I suppose it doesn't matter which way we're facing. Yeah! Last puzzle of misery. Cube bound. We can separate. Oh, not very easily. No, I guess we can't separate. Not unless it's stuff at exactly the right spot. Yeah, I don't think we can separate this cube. We'd have to go all the way across. Okay, I see. I don't quite see. Oh. Thank you for the block. This is an interesting one. Block is off. So what do we want to do? It looks like we want to get this cube up to the right and drop it. Which... maybe we do want to separate it. Maybe we can separate it somehow. Like we can walk over here. Then we'd have to get higher. And there's nothing to climb over here. Yeah, how would we get up there? Seems like it would be... Well, we can do this. Now we ourselves are up here. If we can't get over there. Yeah, it looks like we probably do have to... Oh, look, there's more... There's more stuff way up there. So, like, if we climb... So if we're down here... Now we climb up here. No, if we're facing the other way... Don't know if that needs to be there. All the way down here. Okay, so... Alright, I see. So we can leave those blocks up there. I don't know if we can get them again, though. So here's the idea. You know, grab this and go up. Maybe not. Now we're not moving it. Maybe we have to move it up again? Here's the idea. Use the second block. There we are. Now this should move the whole thing, and the guy in the middle shouldn't matter. Yeah! Well, I still feel like we need what's up there. We still somehow have to get... Okay, we can. So if we're grabbing this, say, from the other side... I don't know if... Yeah, it's fine. It'll be tall for now, just testing it out. Yeah, so somehow we need to get farther, which suggests that... Yeah, we could get one farther if we're wide, but we also have to be taller. Yeah, I wonder if somehow we have to get the rest of those blocks back. We can't separate the horizontal ones, though. Can we get them on top of our head? Yes. We can do something like this. I'm like, what if I pull this up here and then we get the others on top? Like 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I guess that's not gonna work. If we're tall though, it could work. Get back over here. Oh, there we are. Tall. Okay. So, what we want to do is we want to grab that thing. Something like, something like this. Yeah! Well, never mind. Now everything is stuck. Well, from here, everything is recoverable. I don't think... Yeah. What can we do? We can... Can we, like... What if we get everything on our head? And then we, like, go move to the side. Will that move the things up there? Like if we... Wait, how do we get this off? There we go. So if we put these on here... Then we get this on our head. Have to be on the left side or the middle. Middle works. Yeah, now what? Yeah, okay. So now maybe we can collect. Okay, that doesn't work. So can we get it that high while holding something? Yes, we can. So let's grab this, drop it where we can retrieve it. It needs to be higher though, like this. Now let's see if we can get it. No. Well, another idea. Another idea. Drop it here. Lift. Now we move it. Yay! Is this any better? I don't know. We should be able, we could lift it again, but that will not work. That will not help. Now I can try one more thing. I don't know if it'll work. This is an interesting last puzzle. Now if we get this block on our head, if we can we get this block on our head? Yeah, this specific block on our head. And then the other three on top of it. Like this. Then we should be able to join with what's above. The problem is getting this small one on top of our head. Because I don't see any way that we can like lift up underneath it. I want to try attaching up there and then moving. That shouldn't work, right? Because it's on top of those bricks. Alright, I'm going to start over. We start by collecting all these. Alright, so we've got our blocks. We've got the two things up high. I don't suppose there is any way to... No way to collect these without... Well, there's that. Oh. Is this better? Just one more. We just have to move it once more. I don't know if we can, though. We can move it up. I just want to shove it left once more. I mean, that gets back to what we were. But it seems like it should. It seems like it should work. Yeah. And again, there's no way to get one of them on top of our head. Oh, if only I could move left just once. Once more. if I could hold both of these and then push against the block. I could do that with 2. Maybe that's what we gotta try. Wait, how do we do this? Wait, right. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Now I make myself too tall. And then I can get these blocks on top of, get one of these on top of my head. Like this. Yay! I don't know if that helps anything. Alright, how did we do anything? We lifted up the 3 up to there, that's right. Kind of messing around, seeing what I can do. Not quite what I wanted. Okay, now I can get this up here. Lift once, but now I can't do anything. Right, I was able to lift it with another block. Again, I have no idea if I want this block on my head. It's fun. Oh, not like this. It has to be on top of my head, right? Yay. Yay! Just losing blocks. If I go up once more, it doesn't reach. Yeah, if I... And now there's no way at all to reach... Well, I could move left. Will that help? That might help. Yeah, okay. So let's get this off my head. I don't think I need that. Put you there. And now I need to be holding this on the... It needs to be on my head, right? Bam. Okay. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere because I can take this and shove it left, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, if okay, I see. There is a way. Hi. Oh. There we go. Like, no, I want to have it not there, but here. Actually, this should be fine. That's one more. And then we might be able to... No, we don't want to attach to that corner. We have one more block. We have one more than before. Yay. Can we do anything with this? We can get over there and... So, here's an idea. If we switch this around, now we should be able to... Well, if we take the wooden one off. Now we should be able to get over here. Oh. Not quite. I want to go up. Can I do it the other way? No, it needs to be like this. Do I want to be wide? What if I'm wide? That might work actually. I need to be wide. Way. I might be about to win, guys. No, up. This way. And bam bam! I did it! That is the last misery puzzle. Now all we have to do is finish up the misery world. So let's separate everything and get all of our boxes. Let's not attach these boxes sideways. Leave the boxes in places where we can get them, which they are pretty much right now. Collect our guy. And separate the guy. Okay, we have all the things, all the guys. So, how do we want to do this? We've got to get over to there, which means we probably have to be wide. So we can get over there. No, we have to get every piece over there. Every piece over here. Which means somehow we have to... okay. So if we're tall, and we're holding all the blocks to the left, particularly if we're holding them in a, okay, I see it. Yeah, it's got to be the left side, those left three, that's the shape of the blocks, and then the two on the right here are us. And I see how to get it there. So we'll make it. We should probably make the two first. Probably do vertical first. Maybe we should have done vertical this way. Oh well, it's probably going to be easy. That should be fine. There we go. There we go, there's the shape. Let's go. I guess we didn't even have to go up here. Drop, grab, and we fit across. Yeah! Ha 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 ha! Area cured. So I don't know if we had to get all the worlds here, or if we had to complete all the worlds. Either way, we're ready for a new, crazy, ultimate final world. Even in absence, traces remain. In the stories retold, the echoes of laughter and the lives forever change. Yeah! We've got legacy. The happy times happen. We did good things. No matter how it ends, What matters is how we live and learn and grow along the way. Not even the suffering, right? Because we think of suffering as bad and evil, and maybe we do want less of it, but if it is properly heeded and we pay attention to it, it's how we learn. It's how we become better. It's how we learn to avoid suffering in the future, how we learn to be more compassionate. And so when used properly, suffering is a teaching tool, and it doesn't have to be bad. And that is going to be the end of this episode of Ligo. Next time, we're going into the heart of the galaxy. Hello everyone, welcome back to Ligo. Last time, we completed the final misery world. I pressed all the buttons except the one to let go. And today we have one last world to go to. It's beyond the beyond. But first, we're gonna go back to the first world at the very beginning and see what is going on with the stone with all the lights on it. The achievement was called Free. Oh, are we just getting an ending? Free at last. Alright, well, I expected we would get this after the final world, but okay. There we are. Beginning of the episode, end credits. Or I might tack this on to the end of the earlier one. Anthony Bruleur. I don't know how to pronounce that, but very incredible. Incredible, making so many levels with so many different ideas, all based on the same basic mechanics. He is a genius. Alright, well, thank you all these people. Okay, sorry for not sitting through all the credits, but we are here to do puzzles. We are here to jump into Beyond the Beyond. Hey, it's the Starfisher. And there's our first missed reference. So we have one right side up puzzle, and then we have to come in upside down, looks like. One last hug. Oh, these are both guys. What's different about them? It's a different color. We have to figure out how to... how to get these guys together. There's four tiles. Okay, those are opposite directions. They're all opposite directions. Okay, we've got one upside down. Yeah. Okay, how can we do this? How can we use these blocks? There's two together. How can we use these blocks to get a guy to not be able to move. Like maybe if we make an L. This is a T. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Push that away. Come over here. Put it up there. Push that up there. No, I want it. I guess it's fine. So I actually want this. There. Now you grab there. Oh. Let go. Grab. Awesome. Okay. Now can we do anything with this? Huh. Can drop you up. Oh, that's down. I'm just like, how can we get this to, how can we get the one guy to not move while the other does? Maybe if we like hang something off the edge, use that as a corner, and the other guy like stands on it, and then we move, but that would get them farther apart, not closer together. I'm rather confused. What if I come in upside down? If I start the level upside down, does anything change? I thought we were getting into a full world, but maybe it's just one level. Oh. Yeah, we can't. We can't go anywhere like that. Huh. One last hug. So I guess we are supposed to get the guys to be closer together. How can we do that? We've got lots of gravity. And we can get these guys farther apart. We can hang something over the edge. So we can do this, and then we do this. Well, not that way. Like this. Alright, you're farther apart. Awesome. Alright, I figured out how to get them farther apart. Now I just have to figure out how to get them closer together. If I could somehow, like, push... what if light guy is on top? And dark guy... No. Yeah, it depends on which side we're at. Like here, if light guy's on top, dark guy's on bottom, and then light guy hooks on the end, and then pulls away. Yeah, we can do that. If we can figure out how to make an L shape. Can we get these boxes on our head? Because we need to make an L shape, but it's got to be able to hook over the top edge. Like this will not work. So, I mean, we can get it on our head like this. Then you pull this down. Perfect. That's the wrong side though. Also, it goes the wrong way. Huh. That might be extra tough. So I drop it, it goes to the wrong side. Okay. Maybe if I had a 2 wide? No, you can't bring a 2 wide from bottom to top. It's got to be 1 block at a time. Oh, no, not that way. Here. Like this. But then these 2 have to be on top of my head. Both of them, not just one, both. Right, so if I'm standing on it like this, then it's not on top of me. So the way to get it on top of me was to have it be attached to this. Like this, and then bam. Alright. I don't actually know if I can do this. There we go. Yes. However, it's going the wrong way. If I do this, it does nothing. And that just walks off. All right. Is there any way I can do anything with this? That just shoves the block back down. Now that is pointless. Useless, I say. I guess we only need a T, don't we? Guess we do only need a T. So if I could, what, not drop it here. Yeah, because if I could push it in with the dark guy, and then yeah, we don't need 4. Technically, we don't need 4, I should say, but 4 we have. So maybe the 4th one helps us to set it up. Here we go. Let's put these 2 together, but you know, not actually. There. There we are. Now you pull that away. Now there you are. Let go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. This is how we do it. Alright, now this guy pushes it to... Oh wait, no. Then it can't get off. Not quite. Can I grab onto this, both of us from... No, because we can't look the same... Yes, we can. Okay, I want both of us to be grabbing at the same time. Dang it. I want both of us to be grabbing at the same time. Here we go. Wait, now I'm up here. Right. In order to move backwards, I have to be holding. You grab. Ungrab. Grab. There's got to be a way to do this. There has to be a way to do this. Here we go. I think. Does this help? All right. Let go. Did that help? No, it didn't. Come on, I need both of you guys to grab this at the same time. So, for that to happen, they would need to have already been grabbing at the same time. Okay, we're not grabbing. Yeah, we're off sync in our grabbing. Oh, whoa. We would need to push. We would need somebody to push without pressing the grab button. That makes us moving the wrong direction. Maybe we can do this on from the other side. Like over here. Maybe not. I mean, I see it. I see it. We've got to make a Tetris piece so that we can hang it off over the top edge and grab onto it with the light guy and pull the other guy. This is so close. It's got to be like this, but the light guy's got to be holding. Wait, what if we go like... Oh no, here we go. Ha-ha! Yes! Now we can combine. We're not combining. Like this. And we walk off into the sunset and die. Now I'm confused. These guys do not want to join. Oh. So if we pull, that's bad because it separates us again. What am I doing? What am I trying to... It's called One Last Hug. Do we need to be facing the same direction? Oop. Maybe we need to be facing each other. Maybe throwing all the boxes over the edge like this was not the way to go. I mean, it's something we can do though, right? I thought for sure this was it. This is weird. We're not seeing... There's no goal as far as I can tell. There's no squids to squish. We can turn opposite directions like this, but turning the same direction? We have to get closer together. Oh, here we go. Oh, never mind. I was like, you can't be moving to the right if you're holding like this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Oh, man. If only I could do this. Oh, here we go. There we go. Haha. Wow. One hug. Hey! Achievement. Goodbye. Holding you close one last time. Goodbye. So a great, amazing puzzle game, obviously, that's the whole idea. The theme, the story, it seems to, within me, it gives vibes of being chronically ill or having a stroke or having cancer or something like that, and just clinging to life and going through depression and all the things that you go through, a sense of what's the meaning of it, or and then alternatively, every moment is precious, and then cycles of struggling through, overcoming, breathing again, laughing again, and coming to terms with grief. That's my interpretation. That's what it felt like the themes of this story was going on about. So yeah, once I realized that these puzzles are kind of designed as engineering tasks, like you're supposed to look and imagine what configuration of guys and boxes will get you to the solution, then it became not too bad. It became relatively simple. I thought for sure we were going to have more beyond hard puzzles puzzles harder than beyond. But it seems that was the end. No special extra bonus episode for the hard world, because there is no hard world. I do think it's interesting that because of the way the levels are designed for construction, there are so many red herrings in the puzzles. They're not... so the traditional puzzle game is like the levels are built so that everything contributes to the puzzle. So if you look at something, you think, okay, how do I use that for the puzzle? How do I use that for the puzzle? This is true for Steven's Sausage Roll, for Talos Principle, for Baba Is You, for so many, for Bonfire Peaks, so many of these, a can of wormholes. I could just keep listing them off. If there's something in the level, it's there because it's part of the puzzle solution. Whereas this game didn't do that. And so if you're going to the levels like I tend to do and playing around seeing what you can do, you can go down all these different rabbit holes and red herrings and have a challenge of a time. But yeah, I did love it. I did have so much fun playing it. And I do think there is something to be said about switching up the puzzle format so it's different from usual. Different from what we always expect. Alright, I don't think there is anything else left in the game. So I am going to check to see if there's any achievements or anything hinting at more content. There's so much already. Look at this. We got a nice filled out map. By the way, about a week ago, I had a dream where I discovered a new route in this game that like linked off the edge of the map and discovered that what we see here is just one tiny corner of a giant map of worlds. I appreciate its length and I enjoyed it, thoroughly enjoyed it beginning to end. But I think maybe having another giant map open up after this would have been a little much. So, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and if you have suggestions for other puzzle games like this one, let me know. I would like to hear them. Don't forget to like the video, and I will see you in the next game. Bye!